Hello YouTubers, this is Bob Hickman. It is so good to be back with all of you. Well guys, today is June 21st, 2011. It is the day of the solstice. And I love the solstice. I'm celebrating today. In fact, I'm wearing this beautiful pendant. Maybe you can see it. Isn't that wonderful? It's a golden sun. And the solstice is a time, it's a time when the sun is highest in the sky, and it's when the power of the Sun Lord reigns. That's why I'm wearing a solar symbol. But it's also, from a spiritual place, a time of reflection. It's kind of the midpoint in the year where we stop and we reflect and think about where we are, what we've accomplished, and what we want to accomplish. Anyways, I hope that you guys will take some time today to go out, look at the sun, and send a prayer up for your intentions. This weekend I had the good privilege to celebrate the solstice with some wonderful friends. And the following video is a little sampling of our solstice celebration. Anyways, here's a little hint. I included all of you in the celebration. So enjoy. Keep it here at Spirit Channel. Blessings to all of you. Happy solstice. Hey YouTubers, this is Bob, and look who I'm with, somebody you've been asking about.
Hi there. Hi everybody. It's great to be here with Bob.
This is Carol La Riviere, the world famous psychic medium, and it's hard to see her now because the light's dim. But Carol, would you tell us why we're by candlelight tonight?
Well, we're by candlelight because we're celebrating the event known as the Summer Solstice. And this is half year, and so this is when it's the longest day of the year. And then the light will start to wane as we go forward. And it's very important for us to stop and center ourselves and see where we are on our life's path and what our goals are. And that's what we'll be doing tonight, doing some magic along with it.
Isn't that wonderful? Well, you know, guys, keep it here. We're going to show you little bits as we go through the evening. And I'm so glad you joined us for our Sabbath celebration. YouTubers, look at what we've got here. This is some mystical incense here on the altar tonight, and Carol prepared this. And you know guys, a lot of you have written and said, Bob, I can't afford to go buy fancy incense. Well, Carol made this all by herself, and it's a combination of cinnamon and some frankincense and myrrh, and it's got a little bit of patchouli in it, and all of these ingredients you can get if you just shop around. It doesn't cost a lot of money, and you can make an incense that is just heavenly. Look at that mystic smoke rising. Isn't that wonderful? Well, I tell you guys, keep it here because we've got some amazing stuff coming tonight. And you know, guys, I tell you, the altar tonight, Carol said it is spectacular. We've got a beautiful shimmering brass bell here. We've got some lovely silver chalices on the altar. Isn't that beautiful? And down there next to the incense, if you can see it, is Carol's cauldron. There's the big cauldron. Look at that. Isn't that something? And she's got a beautiful pentacle here in silver. It's just lovely. And you can see the beautiful triple moon symbol here of the waning moon and the waxing moon, the triple goddess. How mystical. And here is the sacred element of salt on the altar. Isn't that wonderful? And YouTubers, look at this. Carol La Riviere made an amazing little chain of stars out of twigs that she hand-tied and shellacked. Now, is that devotion or what? Look at that. She's got it lining the edge of the altar. Very mystical. And you know the pentagram is a sign of blessing. Hey YouTubers, well, you know, I promised you more fascinating people. This is my dear friend Pam Ruoff, and you've seen her before with me. And Pam, do you want to say hi to the YouTubers tonight?
Hi YouTubers, it's good to see you.
Yeah, now Pam, you're joining Carol and I for the solstice celebration.
Yes.
Have you ever celebrated a solstice before?
This is my first time.
Your first time?
Yes.
Now, see, you know, you've been here while we've set the altar and prepared this. It's not scary, is it?
No, not at all.
No.
It's beautiful.
You know, a lot of people think that Wicca is scary, but you can tell people that it's not, can't you?
No, it's all about the earth. It's all good. It's beautiful.
Isn't that wonderful? Well, we're so glad you're here, and we're just so excited. We're at Pam's house, and Pam, you are so nice to invite us here for this ritual.
You're welcome. I'm happy to have you. I can't wait to get things started here.
All right. Well, we're going to roll through it, guys, so you just keep it here. Hold on a second. All right, so go ahead.
Our 9 herbs that we'll throw in the fire are chamomile for centering and healing, mint for money and strength, rose for psychic power and divination, sage for healing and spirituality, St. John's wort for courage and willpower, and vervain for prosperity and inspiration.
Wonderful.
And it's a tradition on midsummer to throw 9 herbs into the fire. And these are the herbs and our intentions that we're going to be throwing into the fire and sending out into the universe, and we'll get that energy back.
Isn't that wonderful? Thank you, Carol.
You're welcome.
Now, Carol, as we were sitting here talking, you told me something very, very fascinating about, I believe it was Shakespeare?
Yes, in his play Midsummer Night's Dream, he said, and it's true, whatever is dreamed on Midsummer Night must come true. So when you go to sleep on Midsummer Night, set your intention for something that you wish to come true, and you shall have it.
Oh, so it's like a spell.
Yes.
How mystical. Well, guys, you need to tell me what your dreams are when they come to pass. Thank you for sharing that, Carol.
You're welcome.
Carol is now casting forth sacred herbs into the fire. And it's a spell that we are casting. This is from the sacred 9 herbs that we told you about.
And fill the air with fragrance and carrying our intentions to the God and Goddess.
YouTubers, the altar is ablaze. We've been casting spells tonight, and the power is just coming down around us. YouTubers, we're still gathering. The fire is really blazing. The power is risen. And Carol, what are you doing now?
I'm throwing 9 herbs in the fire for strength and protection and health and visions.
Now, you know, YouTubers, in the craft, it's not just a priest or priestess doing it. Everybody has to participate. And Pam, you're here now, and you're going to get to cast some sacred intentions, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
All right, and you've got the magical bowl of the mystical 9 herbs.
And if you guys could, if we had smell-o-vision, you'd be so happy right now.
Oh, it smells so wonderful.
So wonderful.
I'm loving it. I can smell it back here. Look at it blaze. Oh, that's a good sign. It's very mystical. We need to, you know, YouTubers, when you do this sort of magic, there's also divination involved. Because as you watch the fire, you will get messages. And as Pam cast that forth, whatever she was focused on, I think it's going to manifest. YouTubers, you may be able to see that in the middle of our log, we have a sacred pentagram that is burning and sending forth power up into the night sky. YouTubers, I'm still here and we're still casting spells. And this next one I'm offering for all of you. So many of you have written to me and said, Bob, I need your help and your prayers and your power. So tonight on this special solstice, I'm casting forth my mystical herbs for all of you. So let it be. For all the YouTubers who have asked for my help, I cast now forth the 9 sacred herbs into the fire for all of you. May your prayers be answered, and may you have the help that you need. I sent them forth. So mote it be.
So mote it be.
We're still here, and we've been casting the herbs, and we're connecting with our guides and loved ones. And Carol, you've been sensing a lot of people here tonight, haven't you?
Yes, there's been a lot of people visiting with us at our circle. It's very wonderful.
That's wonderful. You know, you've been just seeing so many, and don't you feel that we've opened a portal here tonight?
Yes, I do. I think that the energy we've created and the great feelings that we have here and all of the power given energy to the spirits, and they feel very welcome. We welcome them, and throwing the herbs in the fire and ask them to come and visit. So it's quite wonderful. Some old friends I haven't talked to in a long time have been here with me, so I'm very pleased about that.
Very special. Well, guys, we'll keep you posted as the evening goes on. YouTubers, we've just now consecrated the wine and the cakes. And here's our sacred chalice and the mystical cakes. And Carol, will you tell us a little bit about what we've just done?
Well, we consecrate the cakes and ask the goddess blessing, because that puts forth our intention that we never hunger or we never thirst. And it's not just for physical sustenance, but it's also for spiritual blessings and peace and relaxation and comfort in our lives. So it's a great symbology saying, may you never hunger and may you never
Carol, I'm in union with you, and I'm getting ready to have my cake now.
That's right.
And we've just had the best nights.
have.
So guys, thanks for being here, and blessed be.
Blessed midsummer to all of you. Set goals for yourself, accept blessings from the goddess, and go forth on your path in great blessings.
So mote it be.
So mote it be.